Hello lovely people, it's Tracy here. How you going? I know that my videos have been quite sporadic and I've sort of been going through just an off and on love if I want to keep YouTube. I think my understanding is now is obviously it takes a lot of energy and a lot of time. Obviously you need to be passionate about it and want to continue to do it. And I think as we're coming to the end of the year, it's like one of those things, is it going to stay or is it going to go? I still don't know. But there are times when I think, oh, I'd like to do a video on that. So this is what one of those moments are. So I think I'll be a sporadic person that uploads. But anyway, because I find it very interesting to watch other people's videos on what they are sharing in their lives and what's happening with them. And as I'm speaking now, it sounds really echoey, but I've just moved so much furniture and am still downsizing all my stuff with the help of my lovely son, who has this natural ability to be able to organise things. And so yesterday was a huge day. I'm actually going to do a room tour, and then including that will be my tarot oracle collection, because I'm really happy in wanting to share that now, because I did get asked to do a tarot collection, but I hadn't really found the right place to display it, but now I have. Anyway, so this video is just like a bit of a random chat, a bit of an update, and yeah, so grab your tea or whatever you want to drink, because it might be a long one, as I always say. I think I always say that. But yeah, I just got a new cup this week. So this is called an Oasis cup. And it is a wheat composite cup. So made out of wheat. So if you can see all these different flecks in the colour. And it keeps it super, super hot. I tried using it at work, and we obviously only get a certain time for morning tea, and it was still hot by the time morning tea was over. And so obviously it keeps the heat in really well. And I'll leave the links to everything that I mentioned down below. So that's an eco-friendly cup that I got. And I've been buying all these incense from a really cool shop in town, and realizing, so the one that I have burning at the minute, which I just got yesterday, was the Mandala incense. And so these are made in India. It's very, very soothing. Oh, look at that little bunny. No animal testing. Then the other one, these are ones I bought a few weeks ago. So the Happy Yoga. So another no testing on animals. And this is from the Netherlands, from the Green Tree Candle Company. And this one was just like, when I saw it, I'm just going, oh my gosh, I love the combi. Another one that's made in India, but what got me excited was the fact that it's made in Eleanor. No, it's not made in Eleanor, it's made in India, but obviously these people sell it. And Eleanor is a place on the Gold Coast which was close to where I used to live. And so I bought another one yesterday as well, the Shaggin Wagon, which smells really, really nice. So that's that. I bought this a while ago. So I'll just move that out of the way so we don't knock it over. Which was the Wellbeing Astrology. I think I shared it on my Instagram. We're coming up to almost the end of October. What are we, the 21st today? 21st of October. And yeah, only 10 days left of October. you know, and then 2 months left of this year, which is absolutely crazy to even think about. So yeah, so I've been sourcing, well, I always buy this one because it has a moon calendar. So, which is one of my favourite ones, which is what I've got up in my office, just right in front of me. And yeah, so it just has got the new moon and the full moon, and Kelly Surtees is the one, the astrologer that does all the readings. Yeah, so she's the editor. And yeah, I follow her. I think she does a podcast with one of the guys on YouTube. She joins in each month with him, and yeah, so I love this one. So it's got all your what's happening for your signs for next year and lots of other information, really cool information. So that's that one. And the next one was, I was sort of crushing on, I saw this on Instagram, and they did a post on which cover they would do. So they had a white background, the same image, and then they had the black background, and then I think they had something different, but it's also another white background. And so, yeah, they wanted people to vote which one they thought was the ones that they wanted to see. So when they chose the black one, I immediately jumped on that. So this is a colouring book. You can buy it from newsagents or Woolworths. I've bought a few of these, and I've taken them into work, you know, to do if I get any downtime or whatever, and I've started on this one, which has been a lot of fun. Yeah, so what else? I actually came across, so in my, oh, hang on, last bit of product stuff. I've just tried this face mask. Now, it's kind of weird because it says self-heating 1 minute mask. I've never tried them before, but this is the direction. So you've got to massage it into your face for 1 minute, and there's this heating element to it. Yeah, so it comes in a pack of 4, which I just got from Woolies. And I'm wondering what it says with natural charcoal. Yeah, but there's definitely a heating element when you're massaging it and putting it onto your skin straight away. My skin does feel quite clean after that, but I don't know if that's the one I will try again. This is a favourite that I've used before. The peel-off ones. I get great satisfaction when it comes to the peeling off stage, and there's at least 3 applications in this, so there's quite a lot in this. I think this is like about $5 or something like that. And this one, which is kind of cute, the little Korean face masks. I tried one, I can't remember what it was. It was different to the avocado sheet mask. Yeah, so that's just a couple of little things I've been getting for myself. And yeah, so with the cleaning out and throwing away things, I've been, you know, because my son was really, really intuitive, I would say. Probably not a word that he would use, but intuitive. And like I said, he has this natural ability. So he said to pull everything out of this room, everything that was on top of my desk, everything that was on top, you know, where my tarot decks were, everything was to be put into the lounge, and we're just going to start afresh. I moved a piece of furniture from another room into here where I wanted to use that as my storage for my tarot. And so once those pieces were put in place, and he said also too was to take everything off the walls and just put it down and start again. There was hesitation and there was resistance. And I realized that I have this thing of, and he said it perfectly as well, of it's a reset button. You know, I mean, he's saying all these things that are just like, wow, if only you saw the value that you could give to somebody. If someone is hesitant, and I'm planting seeds as I'm going along, and I'm saying, you know, once you do your consultancy first and tell the person how the process works and what you're going to do, you're going to prepare them for the actual removal of the items and the whole cleansing part, and then bringing back into the space what you want. So I mentioned the KonMari Method, where it's the same kind of thing, where you're putting everything into the middle of the room and then you're deciding, what do I want to keep? But this is actually removing it out of the room. So it gives you that blank canvas to look at. And I was just so appreciative, and I just absolutely loved the fact that he was helping me and moving stuff. And, you know, I was still going, I was getting a bit pooped by the end of the day. I finished like 6:30 last night. I've still got more drawers to go. But the fact was that he said, just start at your desk and go through those drawers and then go to the next one, go to the next one, go to the next one. The amount of rubbish that I cleared out, or what I decided I don't want here anymore, was just, it felt like a weight. And it's sort of interesting to think that we carry a lot of stuff with us. You know, physically, this kind of energy, we surround ourselves day in, day out. Is it really necessary? Is it really necessary to carry these things with us? And yeah, it's just a really interesting question as I'm showing you all these things that I've bought. And just the lightness, how much lighter I feel due to this exercise. It is tiring. It is facing a lot of the things that you don't want to look at. He said to me, you know, even though this room looks really good because it's all clear, there's things in the drawers that need to be taken care of. And it was like, yes, things look good on the surface, but underneath, what are you keeping? What are you storing there? So it's quite a cathartic exercise to do. And if you've been following me for a while, this journey of me wanting to downsize is very important. I need to do this, and obviously I needed help, and he was providing it so much, and I really, really appreciate it. So I hope that he starts some sort of organising consultancy, because it's really hard for someone to look at your own stuff and go, oh, I don't really want to touch that, or I'm just going to leave it there, I'm not going to look at it. Whereas when you're getting somebody to come in and help you, they have a very, they don't have an emotional attachment. So that seriously helped me. And I've just found, like, I've got all these journals too. I absolutely love this cover. I got it from Office Works. And this is a 2015 journal. So this is when I started the morning pages. I think it was Lavendaire. She was starting me on. I got inspired by her channel. Oh my gosh! Speaking of KonMari, the KonMari Method. Where do you store your clothes? That was the 7th of May, 2016. Holy dooly! Oh wow. Yeah, I found let me see if I can find it. I found a journal entry somewhere. I think I was even sort of looking at downsizing then, but really wasn't something that I was serious on. I think it was from one of the yoga teachers that I had gone to one of her sessions, and she said something that was really inspiring, and I sort of opened up this book. Yeah, I'm even looking at tiny houses in 2016. So yeah, this journey has been a long time coming. Actually, this will be a really good journal to read back through, which is something I don't... Oh, here it is. So this is like a redesigning of my room, and it said, yeah, I don't know if she still does yoga here in town, Samari, but she says, continue in saying that when you dedicate space to your practice, that just belongs to you, not shared with family, then start to build up your practice, devotion. So even though that's talking about a yoga space, it still applies to where you decide to sleep, where you decide to create, where you decide to have your family, you know, thinking about those spaces that you actually inhabit and the energy and the intention of the things that you do place in those rooms. What is necessary, what is surplus, what could be released, what could you sell, what could you get rid of. I think it's really important to do that exercise, and maybe even enlisting somebody, you know, that could help you out, you know, just to give you a few pointers or anything like that. So that is my little catch up. Oh, and also too, I've been to the library and they were getting rid of some of their old books. And so, yeah, we had some books for sale. So I bought the Halloween book, the Midsummer book, and the Beltane. So Spiritual Rituals, Law and Celebration. These are $2 each. So that will be some good reading. And I could not pass up this book. I mean, look at that cover. So many good things. So there's like recipes and... I mean, I don't practice... Oh, there's some ruined stuff in there. I don't practice, you know, the wheel and all that kind of stuff. It's very new to me. I don't celebrate Halloween because, you know, coming from New Zealand, it wasn't part of my childhood. So, yeah, it's all American. But anyway, it'll be a good read. And then, so then I bought this one as well. Lillian 2 Smart Feng Shui. This was $2 from the library. And oh, better not knock my tea over. Another one, this massive one, which is an interesting one. I mean, it's pretty old, but I think it's a good reference book and something to, yeah, another one that was $2. Then at work, our library was throwing away, or tempting things to be knocked over again. These were for free. So why I got these was to use them as oracle cards. So like just pulling out pictures, like this artwork is just absolutely gorgeous. So I mean, it's quite large. It's probably an A3 size book. But yeah, you can see how evoking, you know, and it reminds me of a tarot deck that's out there. What's that? I can't remember. If you know what it is, it's a very similar art style to that person. So yeah, I was just getting these random ones to use as oracle, or I don't know if this one will be chosen, but it's kind of cute. Kind of cute. Good old Puss in Boots. Snow White. So even if you remove these images and just use them as an oracle, I mean, it's kind of cute. I mean, that's gorgeous. Look at that scene. And I do have giant playing cards that I have been using to use as oracles, backings. I mean, that's cool. Favourite medieval tales. So some of them I might keep as books. Excuse me. Sorry about that. This is cute. Jack the Giant Killer. Oh, I love this one. As soon as I got this one, I was going, oh my gosh, that's so cool. The Wizard King and Other Spellbinding Tales. Open. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll keep this one, but that looks cool. It might be a good read, and it might be one that I'll just pass on to somebody else. And the Tales of King Arthur. Just been really loving my books at the minute. Oh dear, that was a bit much, that one. Yeah, I love the artwork. How cool is that? Yeah, so I think we're pretty much up to date now. Yeah, so let me know what you've been up to. Let me know what's been inspiring you or how you're going to finish off 2018. I think it's a really good way of letting go a lot of things if you want to, if that's what's calling to you. Just to something else that somebody was saying too, that whatever you don't want to bring into 2019, this will be the opportune time not to bring it with you, just to let it go. You know, if you've got any hard waste, you know, we have hard waste collections here. I don't have a lot of accumulative things in that department, but when I do eventually leave this house, I'll be having a massive garage sale because there'll be a lot of furniture. I won't be taking a lot of the pieces, probably 90%, well no, probably 70% of the stuff I'll be getting rid of. That I just no longer will have room for. So that will be very much a huge cleaning and cleansing period for me. So let me know in the comments what have you been up to, and I will see you guys next time.